This is Tracy Marshall from Travels with Tracey, and we are traveling through the Middle Ages. With each podcast, we explore new and exciting destinations specifically for mature travelers. That is, travelers that are between 35 and 70. That's my specialty, or what I like to do the most. These travelers are more into relishing their time than staying at budget hotels and partying all night. I enjoy people who want to experience where they are, be it an adventure trip, let's say whitewater rafting in Costa Rica, or those who enjoy the cobblestone streets of a quaint French town, sitting in a cafe and enjoying fine wine and cheese, or hiking to Machu Picchu. Those are the people I identify with. Today, we are going to continue London with the Churchill Museum and Cabinet War Rooms. Now, a lot of people aren't really interested in World War II, but a lot are. For me, as a female, I'm in my 50s. I heard about World War II. I had numerous relatives. My grandpa fought in it, for example, but I haven't had that, gosh, wow, I'm a female, I love World War II. Well, that's wrong. I went to the Churchill Museum and Cabinet War Rooms, and I loved it. It was fascinating. This war room, they reconstructed it. They kind of closed it after the war was over, and they never re-entered it for quite some time. And that's what makes it so fascinating, is you can really go in there and just visualize where Churchill was, where the rest of the troops were down there. They were underground. No one knew they were located in London, and no one had a clue as to where they were located at, where, when, etc. And here they were conducting all this really good spy work, fascinating work, deciphering codes, etc. When you first walk in, you're going to see a brief intro about Churchill's life in general. He was a very sad child growing up. His mother was extremely distant to him. So it's kind of fascinating to see where he came from. And from that point on, then you go visit the war rooms themselves, and you can actually see Winston Churchill's cigar, still his same cigar, in an ashtray on a desk, which, you can't get any better than that. You'll also see where people stayed, the bunkers, where they slept. They kind of ate at small canteens. You can still see things on a blackboard where they were deciphering the codes from Germany. I mean, it truly is a fascinating experience. So for someone who is interested in World War II, I would definitely make this a highlight on your trip. And as I mentioned before, it is located right there in central London. The last admission time is 5 p.m. And I would definitely recommend 90 minutes to explore the historic rooms and the museum. Thanks for traveling through the Middle Ages with me. I would love to continue this conversation with you, so just head to my Facebook page at facebook.com/travelswithtracey. I have a link to my page in the podcast notes. Don't forget to subscribe to this podcast on iTunes or your favorite podcast player. When you do, my podcast can automatically upload to your smartphone. Safe travels!